Well, yeah, that's the point. If he goes away, then right. I mean, we already know that IMP would have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of Ukrainians and Russians go into the office right now, yell at them, say two words in best English. I mean, if Blitz could speak Russian or Ukrainian, he'd be all right. But we know what all the Ukrainians would say. We know all the Ukrainians and Russians would say two words to Blitz: kill Putin. That's all they would say. Because right now, I bet if Hello Boss actually had to kill Vladimir Putin, you gotta think here though. Vladimir Putin would be the highest target in hell to kill. I think that's the thing though. Vladimir Putin would have to be the highest target in hell to kill. And the second highest target, I don't know who that would be, but I do know that that Rocket Man, Mr. Well, actually, Kim Jong Un would be the second target to kill, but most of the Koreans would be yelling about him. Yeah, but the thing is though, guys, the highest target to kill right now, if Hellboss could kill anyone, and if Blitzo is real, and I wasn't a bastard of hell, I would tell Blitzo, or I'd tell Blitz by nicely, I got a target for you guys. I got a target for you to kill. That's a high dollar target that everyone wants dead. Actually, I think just grabbing his puffy butt would work too. Do the Italian thing. Do the Italian, or you do the old fashioned, or do the Italian trick. Yeah, do the old Italian trick where you go up to a pillar, tie the asshole down, and get someone to whip him, or Operation, or we go to France, grab the guy, go to France, behead him, drop his body off at the Kremlin. Yeah, let's do that. Let's behead him, drop his body in the Kremlin, drop his body in the Kremlin, right outside Lenin's pyramid, and spear his head on top of the Kremlin, on top of Red Square, on top of the Kremlin building. Then that'd be funny as hell, because everyone's gonna figure out who killed Putin, and they'll never find out. The whole entire world will go nuts. But imagine how many countries will take the blame of that. I don't know how many countries would take the blame for that, but I don't know how many countries Russia would blame for that, but trust me, that'd be funny as hell. And I know how they take the blame. Then we take care of the problem. How do we get rid of the problem? We put a card in his pocket that says Taliban. Then we get rid of the, well, technically, we put a card in his pocket that says Taliban on it, or ISIS on it, and voila, we took care of the problem. But think about it though. Imagine how Ukrainians would be happy. Peace would be restored to where everything was. Everything would be back to normal. Everything was back. Peace would be back to restored by 2018. It was back in 2018. But yeah, then put a card in his pocket. It says Taliban on it, and the Taliban gets removed, and then practically everything went back to normal the way it used to be before the war started. Most likely, so I reckon war would be ended, but still, I would do that. But I know that's what the Hellboss. That's what would have a big. I mean, like I said, Hellboss crew would have a big ass contract. That'd be the biggest contract Blitz would ever have. That'd be the biggest. He'd be making a couple $1 trillion right off the bat, killing Putin. Every single Ukrainian and Russian that wanted him dead would give Blitz big stacks of money. Blitz would have so much money that he could open up his own bank. That's how much money he would have. He would have so much money in his midst, and everyone would be happy that Blitz got rid of them. And think about it. Blitz might be able to buy a house. Well, that money he has, Blitz might be able to buy a house for him and Luna to live in. because that would be the best thing ever. I'm not kidding. That'd be the highest amount of money they ever had. I'll tell you right there, that'd be an easy ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. But chances of them doing an episode where Poon dies is very, very not gonna happen. But even if they do an episode where a world leader dies, is close to be my happiness they got rid of Putin. But still, Poon is someone they need to get rid of, like, now. But if Hellboss existed, I think I'd be helping out and telling him who to kill. They'd be getting rid of that jerk we need to get rid of. Get rid of Putin first, and then get rid of Rocket Man. But first things first, get rid of Putin, then get rid of Kim Jong-un. But first things first, get rid of Rocket Man. But thing is, though, not hurt. Now let's see. We get rid of the problem that's happy. Now the thing is, though, we get rid of Mr. Poon first, then we deal with Rocket Man. But right now, that's the only thing we have to worry about right now is get rid of Poon.